I have more shininess to my hair, I have more volume.
My hair really defines who I am. And I just feel happy about it.
Instead of using detergent-based shampoos, the hair is instead cleaned with natural oils and other products. No suds needed.
It's been working better for my hair. My hair's been responding better, and it just seems to be more lively and more full.
I think this is a really nice, healthy option to consider and to try and test out. I mean, I think that a lot of people will benefit from it and see really nice improvements and results from it.
Using the products really makes me feel like I'm in control of my hair. It saved my life, like my hair life, not my life, but my hair, because I didn't know what to do with it.
For decades, we've been sold the idea that shampoo is essential for healthy, beautiful hair. We've been conditioned to believe that without it, our hair will become greasy, dirty, and unpresentable.
The problem of flaking dandruff can be solved with just regular use of Procter & Gamble's new Wonder Shampoo, Head & Shoulders.
Advertisements bombard us with images of people with flawless, shiny hair, reinforcing the idea that washing daily is the only way to maintain hygiene and attractiveness. It's become such a deeply ingrained habit that most people don't even question it. But what if everything we've been taught about shampoo is nothing more than a carefully crafted marketing ploy? What if the entire shampoo industry is built on a lie, one designed to keep us trapped in a cycle of dependence on products that may actually be harming our hair? Since the 1970s, major shampoo brands have spent billions of dollars convincing us that natural hair oils are dirty, that our hair must be washed constantly, and that the only solution to greasy hair is, ironically, using more of their products.
Nourishing damaged hair back to healthy life.
Regular washing is the only way that you can get rid of that excess oil.
I feel no grease.
But here's the truth. Shampoo is ruining your hair. Your scalp naturally produces protective oils to keep your hair healthy. But when you wash with shampoo, chemicals strip away those oils, leaving your hair dry and vulnerable. So now that you have just stripped your hair, the obvious next step is for you to use conditioner, which coats your hair with synthetic silicones to fake that healthy shine. Then, you style your hair with oil-based products to replace what shampoo removed. But at this point, your scalp has already received the signal that it's dry, so it overproduces oil to compensate. And the cycle repeats. You wash more, your scalp dries out, it overproduces oil, you feel greasy, you shampoo again. This vicious cycle is why many people struggle with oily hair, dandruff, and even hair loss. As we know, it didn't exist until the 1930s, when Procter & Gamble, P&G, developed a synthetic formula. Before that, people typically washed their hair once a week, if that. But for companies to make a profit, they needed people to use shampoo more frequently. In came an intense, targeted marketing campaign and a huge opportunity to cash in. By the 1970s, aggressive propaganda specifically targeted white women, pushing the idea that daily washing was necessary to keep hair clean, fresh, and beautiful.
It gives hair a clean body, like this, without heavy, oily conditioners that attract dirt and weigh hair down like this. So, hats off to Brett! Hats off to Brett for giving me a clean body!
Over time, this messaging has become so ingrained in society that you probably never question it. What started as a marketing strategy quickly turned into a cultural norm, making daily shampooing seem like an absolute necessity.
Men have their cars, women have their hair.
But what shampoo companies don't tell you is that their products contain dangerous chemicals. Unlike drugs, the FDA does not pre-approve the cosmetic industry, which includes shampoo, before they hit the market. They are knowingly allowing companies to use cheap, harmful ingredients without strict regulation. One of the worst offenders is 1,4-dioxane, a carcinogenic chemical that has been found in synthetic shampoos and linked to cancer. And that's just the beginning. Formaldehyde, the same chemical used to preserve dead bodies, has been found in baby shampoos. Parabens and phthalates, commonly used as preservatives, mimic estrogen and can disrupt hormone balance. Sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, the foaming agent that makes shampoo lather, is so harsh that it can kill hair follicles. While the European Union has banned over 1,300 chemicals in beauty products, the United States has only restricted 11, allowing many toxic substances to remain in everyday shampoos. If shampoo is truly safe, why do so many major brands find themselves in legal trouble? The reality is that almost all popular shampoos have been linked to serious health concerns, leading to lawsuits and public outcry. Let's look at Johnson & Johnson's OGX shampoo. Consumers have filed lawsuits alleging that the product caused significant hair loss, despite being marketed as a nourishing hair care solution.
Argan oil of Morocco. So I actually adopted this and started using it around March of 2021. I didn't actually realize that it was making my hair fall out until months later. I started noticing that when I'm shampooing my hair, I'm like, wow, hair, like small locks of it.
Tresemme shampoo has also come under fire, with customers claiming it led to scalp burns and excessive hair thinning. These reports have resulted in legal action against the brand's parent company, which has been accused of failing to warn consumers about the risks associated with its products. One of the most alarming cases involves Unilever's dry shampoo, which was found to contain benzene, a known carcinogen that has been directly linked to cancer.
Tonight, that recall of dry shampoos, Unilever voluntarily pulling 19 products concerned about an elevated level of benzene.
This discovery led to mass recalls and further highlighted the industry's negligence when it comes to consumer safety. These lawsuits expose an unsettling truth. The almost $100 billion hair care industry prioritizes profit over public health. If you've gone down the unprocessed truth rabbit hole, this probably isn't a surprise to you. Instead of reformulating their products with safer ingredients, many companies continue to use harmful chemicals, banking on the fact that consumers are unaware of the risks. The result? Most people unknowingly expose themselves to dangerous substances every single time they wash their hair. Ever feel like you have endless choices when shopping for shampoo? It might seem that way, but in reality, nearly every major shampoo brand is owned by just 7 massive corporations. Industry giants like L'Oreal, Procter & Gamble, and Unilever dominate the beauty and hygiene market, shaping public perception about what clean hair should look and feel like. Their primary goal isn't to promote healthier hair, it's to maximize profits. To achieve this, they rely on powerful marketing strategies designed to make consumers feel dependent on their products. For decades, these companies have pushed the idea that skipping shampoo is unhygienic, unattractive, and even socially unacceptable.
Shampoo your hair and keep that date. With Royal Dream, no need to wait. Your just washed hair won't fly about. New Royal Dream can't dry hair out.
This messaging is everywhere. TV commercials, magazine ads, celebrity endorsements, and even influencers who carelessly reinforce these corporate narratives. Over time, these tactics have conditioned people to believe that frequent shampooing is a necessity, not a choice. But the truth is, excessive shampoo use does more harm than good. It strips natural oils from the scalp, triggering increased oil production and making people feel the need to wash their hair even more often, a cycle that conveniently benefits the shampoo industry. By controlling the narrative and limiting truly independent alternatives, these corporations ensure that consumers remain trapped in a never-ending cycle of buying and using products they do not even need. Marketing expert Joseph Sugarman once said that the most effective way to sell a product is by creating a psychological need. Shampoo brands have perfected this strategy by demonizing natural hair oils, making people believe that their unwashed hair is dirty, unattractive, and socially unacceptable. No one wants to be judged or ostracized from society, so of course everyone follows the herd. Shampoo companies have weaponized social norms and beauty standards to reinforce this cycle. Advertisements constantly push the idea that only freshly washed, perfectly styled hair is attractive. They use images of models with voluminous, flowing locks to make consumers feel like their natural, unwashed hair is undesirable. The fear of looking unclean or unkempt keeps people reaching for shampoo bottles without questioning whether they actually need them. It's a brilliant but deceptive strategy. Create the problem, sell the solution. Shampoo companies ensure that consumers remain trapped in a loop of never-ending purchases. In reality, many people who reduce their shampoo use find that their scalp naturally balances itself over time, without the constant stripping and overproduction of oil. More and more, people are ditching commercial shampoos and noticing dramatic improvements in their hair health.
Shampooing for 6 months? How many of you guys have ever done that? Yeah, it's going to be very, very few of you. And once you do it and you get over the hump of the greasiness in your hair, it's about, at least for me, and I have pretty long hair for a guy, it was 2-3 weeks of greasiness, and then after that, just the best hair I've ever had in my life.
I have not shampooed my hair for 5 years.
Lots of people are documenting their progress online, otherwise known as the no-poo movement.
Tiffany Fisk and Tori Piskin love their hair, but haven't used shampoos in ages. It's called the no-poo movement.
A new hair care trend is taking over TikTok. Lots of people deciding to ditch their shampoo and turn to pantry products. This is being called the no shampoo movement, and it aims to use less chemicals and go more natural.
Instead of relying on chemical-laden products, they are turning to water-only washing or natural alternatives to shampoo like diluted apple cider vinegar and baking soda, and using aloe vera as a leave-in conditioner. These methods help restore the scalp's natural balance, leading to reduced oil production, healthier follicles, and stronger, shinier hair. That doesn't mean you should stop washing your hair altogether. Hygiene is still important. But it does mean you should take a closer look at the ingredients in your products and question why certain beauty standards have been pushed so aggressively. Once you recognize this, you can make more informed choices about how you care for your hair. Understand that big brands are simply trying to sell you a product, and the US government does not care to ban the toxic ingredients or interfere with unethical corporate practices. The hair care industry isn't interested in what's best for you. It's interested in keeping you buying. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, press the subscribe button, and drop your thoughts in the comment section.
Jenny, a head with hair, long beautiful hair, shine.